Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Minecraft Dinosaurs, and it's a hell of an important episode. For those of you who were paying attention to the Facebook page over the past couple of days, you'll have noticed I did a little Facebook photo update on the Minecraft Dinosaurs series, and it was the death of the world hole. As you can see, it's kind of gone. Wait, it's not there, is it? I see there's a slight hole here, but no. The world hole has been defeated, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit sad about it. The world hole has been a vibrant member of our community for several episodes now, and it's kind of sad to lose it. It's actually quite upsetting. So what we're going to do, part of this episode, is we're going to build a monument to the world hole. We're going to just build like a sort of monument out here in the ocean, but that's not really the main thing. It's a creative episode, which means we're going to go focus on our castle. You remember last episode I had that problem with the dirt respawning, and like it was essentially a problem with the chunk regenerating every single time I logged on, essentially. And I fixed that the same way I fixed the World Hall of Doom, by going through MC Edit and basically wiping the chunk entirely, deleting it and just restarting it. Oddly enough, when I did that, this one spawned like a giant mound of earth, like an island, and this one just kind of went back to being a castle. Because you remember, I built the castle and then it ate my castle basically, and the game decided to just give me the castle back. So anyways, in terms of basic shape, I believe Mr. Castle is pretty much done. Obviously gonna look different by the end, but still basic shape, and that castle is, yeah, pretty honky-dory. Pretty happy with where he is. I need something here. There's probably going to be another couple of towers here. I'm going to sort of work on a few of the details over time as I put them together, but let's nip down here, and into what will be the main hall. I see you, Mr. Dandelion. You cannot survive here. Go away. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. So I've left all these lights on the doors and stuff. It's not really going to look like that at the end, but it's just so I can remember where there are possible rooms. Now, a lot of these rooms are tiny, or they would have naturally been blocked off for reasons, but like if we go for this one, for example, it's not really a thing. It's just kind of a bit of space that the castle naturally made as it was being built, kind of thing. But little rooms like this mean we can do little things like this. So we've got a little room over here, and this is our big... Not quite sure what this is going to be, but that leads outside. And we've got this little thing here. This is kind of under that staircase on the other side. Got two towers there, so we've got two tower spaces. That's about it. This area here, as you see, it's kind of church-esque. The idea was, it's less of a castle, more a rugged temple, like a monument to the T-Rex. Yeah. So the idea is, this is all going to be like a hall of worship as you walk through the main door here. And this will all be, and there'll be a big T-Rex skull in here made out of glowstone or something like that. I believe they've added stained glass of some description to the game, although I don't... See this stuff. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of this glass. I'm just curious to see what this is going to look like. Because this stained glass, we can make something really cool. We could literally just build a T-Rex kind of scene into the wall. And the thing is, I've built this on purpose. I can pretend it's on purpose. I built this to be facing the... basically, the sun rises in this direction, you know? So, to make this a bit more dramatic, we're going to make it nighttime. 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 At the moment, this is nothing, by the way. This is just... Let's just get a different colour. Why not? Mix it up a little bit. Have a little fun. Get a little crazy. Okay. So, the idea is that would all be stained glass, and you'd walk through, and obviously at night time it'd be more framed by torches and stuff. But hopefully... Let's get rid of this torch here. Hopefully in the daytime, the light kind of shines through and makes this look very sort of ethereal. Are we ready? Boop. Oops, wrong button. Dawn. Ah. It's not that ethereal, is it really? It does manage to block out a lot of the light. Not really looking how I was hoping. When it's actually a full thing, and we've put a bit of glowstone in there as well, it's going to look pretty cool, and it's definitely going to light up this wall anyway. So that's the idea for that wall. We're definitely going to put some, like a glass stained glass thingamajiggy in this wall over here. Until then, it's a case of just kind of... Be quiet, game. It's a case of just kind of building the castle now, you know, just putting details on, adding little bits. I mean, it's not quite done. It's gone back to this point where it feels like a really big project, so I'm kind of trying to put off what I'm trying to do. I do need a little advice. This room here, I don't know what this is. My initial idea for this was, so you go through here, and this actually opens up onto here. So I was thinking this could be like say there's a head Tyrannosaurus Rex priest, which is obviously a really cool job. He could stand up here like and give a sermon to his peons from below, and then probably leave this blocked up. Something like that. I'm not really sure on the details of that quite yet. Yeah, I think if we put that made out of glass as well, and he could stand there safe from the peons, but he could allow the unwashed masses into his temple in order to worship his Tyrannosaurus Rex god down below. That is the plan, the plan. I cannot be bothered with the wall. The wall is so much effort, and I haven't started, really. Okay, I suppose we should build... Well, the towers aren't done. Okay. Let's build these across, actually. Come on, there we go. So, it is pretty much done. Like I said, I'd like something in that bottom left corner, because it feels... I want like a good shape when you're above it, and it just feels like that bottom left corner is a little bit on the empty side compared to... It's very much bottom right centric, my little castle. And I'm not a bottom right centric kind of guy. I like the top left as much as I like the bottom right, you know? Whatever the hell that's meant to mean. I'm sure it means something. Be quiet, phone. In case I do sound a little odd, ladies and gentlemen, I have got a new microphone. Now, it is pretty much the same as the old one. It's basically the slightly better version of the old one. I used to have a blue Yeti. Now I have a blue Snowball or some order like that. I don't actually know. It's a Yeti or a Snowball. It's the better one. It's the one that looks more like a classical mic rather than the little thing on the tripod. Hopefully it's working, otherwise I'm going to be a little upset. But I did kind of wake up very late, and now I'm kind of recording for the day, so this isn't going to be a super long episode. We'll probably do a double creative for Minecraft, so because I've spent the first 10 minutes of this, which is probably going to be a 20-minute episode. I spent the first 10 minutes of it prattling on needlessly, so we didn't really get much done. So the staircase is over here. So I'm thinking like a Helm's Deep type of situation here, where you go, and you're fighting people down there. Fighting the orcs down the stairs and all that malarkey. The archers can stand here. Now the thing is, we need a good way for these guys to get up. Now that was going to be the guard tower. So the guard towers need staircases, really. And light, actually. The problem is, this mic is substantially bigger as well. I can't see a bloody thing. I'd like it to hit in a certain way. I'm not really sure what way that would be. If I was a staircase, what would I look like? I'd probably be here. Hip, hip. So we're pretty much going to build the staircase like we did back in the towers back in the park. That's the idea, anyway. Bit of motifing. Oh god. Wait. Adding a little bit of extra that I didn't do last time. Hell. There. Good boy. Not sure who I'm talking to there. Myself. I don't want to call myself a good boy on webcam. That's a little weird. Not webcam either. Right. Are you perfect? I go. Okay, that's not safe. That's not safe at all. Will do. Wait, this isn't even what I wanted. Oh yeah, it is. Right. Okay. So what I also need to do. Actually, that is perfect. Yep. need to find a reasonable way to get into the tower from the side. Where's the staircase? There. So what I'm thinking is we build out a platform here. So let's have a look at this from the bottom. I'm gonna block this up. This looks a little better. This looks a little better. Oopsie daisy. Right. So pretend you're a guardsman. Your name is Guardsman Joe, and you're off for a stroll of guarding and guardsmaning in particular today. You're in a good mood for guardsmaning, and you walk into Guardsman Tower number 1. This is Guardsman Tower number 1 because it's on the left, and for God knows what reason, the left always goes first. But, well, we read left to right. Anyways, Guardsman Joe, God, I love guardsmaning, and he enters Guardsman Tower, and he climbs Guardsman, and he falls off and dies, maybe breaks a leg, but he did that by accident, so when he's recording for YouTube, he pretends that didn't happen. And he carries on climbing the tower, and he's got a job. He can either... oh, actually, let's go ahead and... Now I also have to do all that again, I'm kidding. So, I either have to maybe get some arrows from here, and then step out onto here, and then pichoo, 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 pichoo. I need to put a short slab on there because it's just a little bit too high right now. Okay, what are you? Pichoo, pichoo. This is what arrows sound like, by the way. As a historian, I can tell you this is what arrows used to sound like in the Middle Ages. Pichoo, pichoo. Pichoo, pichoo, pichoo. Pichoo. Don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Pichoo, pichoo, pichoo. Pichoo. Pikachu. Is that not even on both sides? It's because... Oops, it isn't. You just want to put a couple of torches aside. Pichoo, pichoo, pichoo. So you can do that if he's in a pichooing mood, like so, or if he's in a pichooing mood, but he's in a higher pichooing mood, like a pichoo. Can't do that. Pichoo instead of pichoo. He's not in a pichoo mood. He's in a pichoo mood. You know. So he wants a higher pichoo. Get it? He heads upstairs, out onto here, and turns to the left, and pichoo, 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 pichoo. And thus, the tale of Joe the Guardsman and how he handles invaders. Thank you, I'll be here all week. So, what I need to do is match the staircase on that side with the staircase on this side. That just looks terrifying at the moment. It's like it's bleeding slightly. Not a fan. Starts on second block on the right. Now, if I just follow that... Let's just double clarify that. On the right, second 2 down. Okay, so go in here, on the right, 2 down. Now if I follow that all the way along, because it is a set pattern of how this works, then it should look identical on both sides. Theoretically. You'd bloody hope so. You'd bloody hope so. God blimey, mate. I'll do the rest later. Okay, so there's Pichoo Station number 1, as it shall be called. Well, this is Pichoo Station number 2, technically, I suppose. You can never have too many Pichoo Stations. People will tell you, you've got too many Pichoo Stations there. You tell them, you shut up. It's my house. Pichoo, Pichoo! There you go, Pichoo Station number 2. We'll probably put doors here. Actually, we'll definitely put doors here. Do I have doors? I'd like a door. Misk. Doors are not in Misk. I feel like doors are a pretty miscellaneous item, personally. Apparently the game disagrees with me. But then does not provide me with them in any way. Doors are... ooh. Got some nice looking decoration stuff here that we can use later on. Light... oh! Stained glass panes. Maybe they'll look better. Give those a go in a second. Come here. I want a door! Uh oh. Apparently I'm not allowed them. Let's try the green one. No, not allowed. Okay, never mind. I'm allowed 1. I'm only allowed 1. That's it. That 1 is all you get. Except that time when it worked and then I clicked it off. Where are doors? Why can't I find doors? Oh. I didn't know there was a second tab here. I had no idea this existed. Ancient blocks. Tar. Oh, we can have some fun with the tar. We can make like a thing in the tar, like a skeleton in the tar. Door. Don't know where you are, door. I found you, but I don't know where you were lurking. Badonk. Badonk door 1. Badonk door 2. Let's just go nip upstairs to finish this off. Bugger. Slightly confused as to how I do that. So you go out, you turn left. Go out, you turn left. Is that different? 2 blocks? Why would it be different? It can't be different. It doesn't make any sense. It's definitely different. I've made this too long. Why have I made that too long? Why is it like that? Oh, right. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I'm going to say I get it. I'm not sure I do, but no. I think that's now matching. Ugh, get out of my face. Bum, bum. And it's not quite there, is it? And I'm not sure why. Is it just by nature? Because that's that flipped and that's that, but in that position flipped over, and because of everything gets... Does that make sense? I have no idea. Let's just work on the bloody things. Okay, so we just want to extend these out by 2. Probably 2. Hopefully 2. I'm already slightly confused. No. Why does that look daft? Apologies. Okay, that is definitely not working. Why is that not working? What have I done? Why can't I build things? Why does life hate me? Okay, we're just going to finish building and we'll see what happens. No, we're not. This is silly. Let's just... I've completely forgotten how to build things. Okay, we're just going to extend it all by 1 and then we'll see if I can handle 2. Because, you know, 2's it's a much bigger number than 1. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is, okay. What? Why? Why? Oh. Maybe. Maybe. I do not understand what's going on. Why can't I do this? Why can't I extend this by 1? What, by 1? I don't... That's not 1, that's why. So that makes more sense. That might make more sense now. It should look like that all the way around. Right, so it's just this bit. And then this bit needs to come out as well. And... that needs to go. Is that it? Is that how it works? That looks okay. I think I finally managed to do that. That somehow... Shush world! Ah! That somehow exceptionally difficult thing has been completed, and I'm so proud of myself. Let's go ahead and extend this by another one. How beautiful is this? Oh, look over there. Yep, it's like there's something there with like loads of lava streaming down. I really like the idea of having a boat here that takes you over there and making that like a part of an exhibit. So we'll have a little gander at that at some point in a later episode. Okay, we're going to try this again. we done it? Wait, no, not quite. Bugger. Oh, okay, this whole area needs doing. That's why it looks a little silly. Maybe. I've managed to extend a thing by 2 in every direction. And it is one of the greatest things I've ever made in my life. I don't understand why I struggled so much. I really don't. Anyways, so they're going to be... I like that. They're kind of going to look like these towers here, basically. They're going to be identical. Let's have a look at this from the bottom. Yeah, they're fine. I want this to be maybe pulled forward a little bit. This was the idea of this bit here was to have like a second layer to the castle that you kind of saw as you approached. But I think it looks pretty cool from the front, and it will look better as we add more stuff. So the tower isn't really multi-layered like I was hoping. It doesn't really have more floors on. So what I'm probably going to do is build a couple of square towers up here, and then have a way to get from here up across onto here, and that'll get you access to these towers, and that'll go up. These ones are going to be connected via the magic of bridge. There's going to be a bridge like here. They're staying a different height. I figured it'd add a little bit of je ne sais quoi. And they're also going to be spired instead of whatever the hell you'd call this, walled maybe. We're going to have spires on them. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh yeah! Managed to extend something. Wait, is that even? Yes! It's a good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good day. If my mic has worked. If my mic hasn't worked, I'm going to cry. Just the way it is. There's really no option otherwise, I don't think. This really isn't that difficult. I really don't understand why I was struggling so much. Oh. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. That's more like it. Look at them. 2 peas in a bloody pod. They are 2 peas in a bloody pod. Right. There's not going to be much room up here, unfortunately, but it is just for pew pew pew. Also, what I like the idea of, we don't want just pew 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 pew. So we need a way to integrate like trebuchet warfare or something. And what I'd like here, or along this bit here actually, is probably the ability to like, okay, you won't be able to actually do it, but have like a cauldron of lava that you'd pour off the edges, because they used to do stuff like that, because they cray, you know, they cray. Maybe I don't want the connectors on these, might look better, let's have a look. If I don't want the connectors, then I don't want that block, or that block, or that block. That block. No, we don't want that block. That block. Yes. That block. That block. What have I done over here? What is wrong with me? No. Add BestInSlot. It's better. No, better. Pew pew. The problem is being able to see over the wall to do pew-pewness. It's actually quite difficult to do. You can barely see anything. I'm going to live under the assumption that people back in the Middle Ages were substantially taller than my Minecraft character is, because we all know people used to be a lot taller back then. Now, somebody's angrily posting right now. I'm kidding, obviously, but we live in a fantasy world where people were giants in the Middle Ages, and now people are super short instead. It's coming together really well. I know we haven't done much this episode. I kind of need to plan what I want to build and then focus in on one specific thing. We could probably get the spires. I don't really know. What I want to hear from you guys, because I'm going to end it now because I'm kind of recording all this really quickly on tonight, ready for tonight's upload. But I'd love to hear from you guys what exactly it is you would like to see built next, because we're going to do another creative episode for the castle before we move on to what will probably be a whole new region of the park. So if you let me know, and then next episode, whatever is most popular, we will go and do that, basically. And that doesn't look any better. I will probably cover the floor with just stone for now. There's going to be carpet, and actually there's probably all going to be red carpet in here, so I might do that. I need a way to get some light in here. I'm thinking glass along here. Like, all the way along here. Maybe stained glass, actually, now that we've got it. Other than that, I'm not really sure. So, thank you very much for joining me. As always, ladies and gentlemen, please do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because that would be super cool. High five. Yeah. And do let me know what you'd like to see in the next episode as we continue to build the castle, which I think looks cool. And it will look better as we continue to add more details and kind of break up some of the monotony of the stonework. Also, if you were considering doing a fan art piece, a lot of you have been doing some fantastic fan art recently. So much of it, actually. It's hard for me to fit it all into videos and stuff. If you would like to have a go at designing an official flag for the park and the castle, please do so and submit it in a fan art via the usual method, probably on Tumblr. Because I'd like to have a couple of flags hanging like on the front of the castle. And maybe a few things for those colours. Just as like a symbol of, this is our castle, this is our land. You can try to take our women, but you'll never take our freedom. That's not a thing, BestInSlot. That's not a thing. Okay, cheers, much love, bye-bye.